What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. Now, I don't think I need to say anything else. You guys can clearly tell that I'm not on my black 600RR. So what the hell happened? Well, let me give you guys a little story time, okay? Basically, I got into an accident, guys. It happens. It sucks. And what sucks the most about it is that it was not my fault at all. I was going the speed limit. Well, I was actually going below the speed limit. I know that might be surprising to some of you guys. So basically what happened was I was driving in the right lane and there was congestion on the left side. So I was going maybe like 30, 40 kilometers an hour maximum because, you know, the cars on the left were pretty much standstill. And at the last second, this one car just decides to switch lanes, swerved right in front of me. He even used his blinker at the last second as well. So unfortunately, I really could not do anything because it was like at a split second and it happened right in front of me. So unfortunately, there was no way for me to avoid it. And yeah, the car just hit me from the left side and he sent me and the bike basically into the right side, into the guardrail. So since the car hit me from the left, but I fell to the right side, there was damage on pretty much all the fairings, on both of the engine covers, the handlebars, mirrors, turn signals, just a whole bunch of stuff. Basically, guys, the repair ended up costing, I think, almost double of what this bike costed me. I think the repair came to somewhere around like $25,000, which is absolutely nuts. This bike costs like 12 or 13 grand, I think. So yeah, you can literally almost buy two of these bikes. So obviously that was not worth it for the insurance company, and they just decided to call it a total loss. So all I got was a paper that I'm just gonna get paid out the full amount of what the black bike costed me. I didn't get the money yet, so right now I'm kind of down 13 grand because I ended up paying for two bikes, but I only have one. So until the insurance company actually pays me, I will have to eat probably only rice. And if I do get lucky and I save up a little more, maybe I'll be able to treat myself to a packet of instant noodles. It still sucks to be down 13 grand, but I know they'll pay me out in like a week or two, so I'll be fine, don't worry. Even though the insurance company will pay me out fully, it still sucks because that bike was already after its break-in service. So it was fully ready to go. I could have revved it out. And now I do have a new bike, which is cool, but I have to go through the break-in service again and have to end up paying the money for the service again. So yeah, and my insurance will never obviously pay for that. Trying to, you know, not go over 8 or 9K. I think realistically you should keep it under 7, but I kept it under 9 with the black one and it was perfectly broken in. I also wanted to tell you guys real quick that I've already made this video. I went on a super nice night ride at like 2 in the morning and the roads were completely empty and it was just like an amazing vibe. I was talking about obviously the same things that I'm talking about now, but I feel like it just like it had such a great flow. I explained everything and I felt super great about that video. And then when I finally got home from that night ride and I looked at all the footage just looked absolutely terrible. And it just ruined the night for me. It ruined the whole next day for me, guys. I was so freaking mad. I'm pretty sure it was obviously my fault. I basically wanted to try out the Pure Video feature on my Insta360, and I also saw that the camera has like a night filter. So basically what I ended up doing was I turned on the Pure Video feature and I also turned on the night filter, and it just made the footage look super yellowy, not sharp at all. I don't think I'm bad at editing, but I'm not an editing pro. and I can't color grade. I can't, you know, fix bad images. I tried a little bit. It looked a little bit better, but it wasn't anything. What the fuck, dude? I would not go through that, bro. There was literally a car that had to slam the brakes. What the heck? I want you guys to enjoy my videos, enjoy the way they look, the way they sound, and everything about them. So I just decided to redo it, even though it sucks. Here we are, we're making another one. Yo! Black 600 RR, brand new. And I don't think that guy noticed, man. That sucks. Hey, you guys can still have some fun with your bike even if you're in the break-in service, boys. Obviously, it's never going to be the same to what you saw in the last video and the few videos before that with the black 600 RRs. I'm waiting, dude. What are you doing? I'm waiting. Like, I get it. She was very cautious, and props to that girl, but you know, I saw her blinking, I was braking, she could have went. I'm more scared of this because if a semi-truck gets here or something, I could get squished. Nah, we're good. That dude freaking scared me, guys. Holy. I don't want no more accidents, boys. It's been enough. Ooh, probably some brakes. Definitely some brakes. Tight corners, boys. And I think I went through here once or twice before, and I think it was some gravel here in those turns. So we're probably just gonna stay behind this car for a little bit. So while we just chill here, I did quickly want to mention another interesting thing. When I was buying the black 600 RR, I saw this red color and I actually didn't really like the way it looked. I just thought the black was cooler, you know, just simpler, and a little more like aggressive or mean, I guess. But ever since I knew that the black one was going to be totaled and I was going to get money, I was kind of looking at the red one instead. I am a little superstitious, not too much, but a little bit, yeah. So obviously I had different bikes before my 650R, and my first content was with the 650R, but all of my crashes happened on black bikes. The first crash I had with the 650R was actually my first ever crash. That was on the black 650R, obviously. And then now a car hit me on a black 600 RR. So that's two of my crashes ever, and they're both on black bikes. So, you know, that wasn't the main reason why I got this red one now, but it was definitely one of my thoughts that, like, you know, it happened on only black bikes. Why not switch it up again? Get yourself a brighter color, just a different color, and maybe it's gonna be better, who knows. One of the main reasons why I got this red one was because it was the only one available. Simple as that. They had another black one there, but it was reserved. I was basically calling the shop and they kept saying that the black one is reserved, and they kept extending it for the guy and whatever. And then one day they called me and they were like, we don't have the black one, but a red one appeared if you want it. And right on the spot I just said, fuck it, I'm in. And she said, sold. And that's how the whole purchase of this bike happened. I'm going to meet up with another friend of mine to also have a little chat. I think he's working on his bike right now. He has a CBR 500R, and we said that we're gonna go for a ride tomorrow. And yeah, he's still like working on it. I think he's changing something on his handlebars or something. Might help him with some repairs on the bike if he needs it. We're gonna have a little chat, and then I'm probably gonna go home after that. I might end the video off before I get to my friend's house or once I get there. Also guys, even though I'm not going to be using the footage that looks terrible, I did stop by at a gas station and I took some nice videos of how this bike looks. So I'm going to drop them in this video probably right now. Obviously it's not like a crazy good spot or anything like that, but I like the lighting and I wanted to show you guys at least a little bit of how the bike looks. And we're definitely going to get some better videos of the bike, better pictures of the bike later on for YouTube and for Instagram as well. Instagram lately has been kind of sort of popping off a little bit, so if you guys are not following me on Instagram, make sure to do that right now. It's at MotoSquidYT. It's exactly the same as my YouTube handle. Make sure you go check out those reels. There's definitely some funny ones. There's also like songs to commit felonies to, and it's just a good vibe, just some good videos, boys. Back to the bikes though, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but I wanted to wrap the 600RR and I also wanted to wrap my 650R because they were both black, and even though I liked the way they both looked, I did want to wrap them, and it would obviously look very, very sick. But you know, now that I have this one, I don't know if I ever want to go wrap my bike anymore, because I love the way it looks. I love the way that the red color just absolutely pops on this bike. I like the livery or the stickers on the side. The only thing I don't like is the stickers on the front. I might remove those later. I'll think about it. I'll probably take pictures of the bike from the front and then like edit them out and then just look at the picture for a little bit and decide if I want to take them off or not. So yeah, maybe removing the front stickers would clean up the look. So I am thinking about that, and I might do that in the near future. But when it comes to actually wrapping this bike, like I said, I love the way this color looks. I might maybe wrap the bike in, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years if I do really get bored of it. But I really, really, really like the way this bike looks now. And yeah, definitely not going to wrap it anytime soon. I don't think it needs it. I think this bike is absolutely gorgeous. Since I already had the higher windscreen from Puig on my first video on the 600RR, you guys couldn't really see the original OEM windscreen, so there you guys go. It's super low, like I said in my first or second video when I talked about the windscreen. You know, the Puig one is probably like something like this, so it definitely goes up way higher, and the smoked version looks super, super cool. So I already ordered myself the exact same Puig higher windscreen light smoke R Racer, and it should come in about a week or two. I really can't wait till I install the higher windscreen again. It definitely helped a lot with the wind, and it also cleaned up the looks, and I honestly think it might look even better on this color. Also, this time I got myself the seat cowl for this bike, or the passenger seat cover, what some people might call it, and I gotta say, the seat cowl looks so freaking good on this bike. It fits it so well, it complements the lines, and yeah, it's just amazing. Also, boys, the exhaust is finally here. It should be delivered on Monday or Tuesday, so I'm super excited for that. And if I still would have had my black 600RR, I think I would have been installing it right away, but unfortunately that's not going to be possible with this bike. But every time I do an exhaust on a bike, I usually like to wait at least until 3,000 to 5,000 kilometers on the bike, because some people do it even during the break-in period. Some people do it right after the braking period. I like to give the bike some more time to kind of fully break in, if that makes sense. They even told me at the shop that it's a pretty good idea to do that, because you are taking it easy for the first 1,000 kilometers. Then once the bike is serviced, you're starting to give it the beans, but this is basically the first time you're actually like giving it full throttle and the engine is working hard. It's better to let the engine work hard for a while until it gets fully like broken in, and then install the exhaust. So that's like an extra step that I like to take, so I'm 100% sure that I don't damage the bike, because I definitely don't want to do that. I think I'm gonna end it off here, boys. It does suck that I got into an accident, but it does happen. I'm glad it wasn't my fault, and I'm glad that I'm gonna get fully paid out and I'm not gonna lose anything. I'm glad that another one was available, and I really like this color. I like it more than the black one, so it could have ended up way worse. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe, hit the notifications, and I'll see you boys again next week. Peace!